As we know, learning is a remarkable and complex process that is influenced by a wide variety of factors. A psychologist by the name of Albert Bandura proposed a social learning theory which suggests that observation, imitation, and modeling plays a primary role in the learning process. Simply stated, learning is a combination of watching, thinking, and trying. But what impact does the theory have on the development of classroom material? I propose that its impact is major. Instructors who desire to apply the social learning theory to development of their classroom material must keep four major overarching principles in mind. These overarching principles consist of attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. Let's look at these four principles one at a time. The first principle is attention. In order to learn, we must pay attention. Anything that distracts our concentration is going to have a negative effect on the observational learning process. We are more likely to remain focused if the model is interesting or performing some type of novel act. What better way to grab the students' attention than to place them in control of class discussions and giving them the ability to contribute to the course agenda? This strategy promotes peer collaboration and group problem solving. Try your best to promote an environment for the learners rather than giving them a lecture or instruction session. Number two, retention. The ability to store or retain information is important to the learning process. The ability to recall information later and act on it is vital to the observational learning process. To promote retention, educators can include peer to peer teaching and coaching. For example, students can create a short video lesson which explains the course content in ways that make sense to their other classmates. This strategy strengthens understanding and retention. Number three, reproduction. Once you have paid attention to the model and retained the information, it is now time to actually perform the observed behavior. Please note that continuous practice of the learned behavior leads to the development and advancement in skills. Educators can create an environment of practice. Performing and practicing the positive behavior observed is essential. For example, students taking a counseling course can take turns role playing as the counselor and then as the client. This role play should closely resemble real life therapy sessions. Number four, motivation. Finally, in order for observational learning to be successful, you have to be motivated to replicate the behavior that was modeled. Reinforcement or punishment plays an important function in motivation. One way of incorporating the social learning into the classroom is through stimulation and gamification. The gamification technique has been used in a variety of subject matters and has promoted the retention and application of educational material. In addition, game based learning allows adult learners to become engaged or pay attention to their learning experience. The social learning theory have a positive impact on the development of course material if incorporated with these four overarching principles in mind.